Welcome to our brief introduction to filling out the Google Forms for enrollment for next year. I am June Woodall. I am the IB counselor.
I am Stacy Hadley, your VPA counselor for 6th through 8th. Good morning. I am Evelyn Davis Gibson, 5th grade counselor. I'm excited about you guys coming next year. Thanks and bye.
This is just a brief introduction to enrollment. Ms. Hadley will start. She will show you as much as you can see a Google form, and this will apply for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders for the VPA.
It's going to look something like this. You're going to find it in a Google form on the website. I would like to just go over a couple of things with you guys, so make sure you understand. First of all, it's going to require a name, first and last student ID, no problem there. Also, a good number that we can reach you at. We'd like a parent's cell phone number that we can reach out in case we need to. That's very, very important. You can contact us through email. That is the best way to get a hold of us rather than a phone call. You are probably going to hear a response faster with an email. Okay, so as you know, Visual Performing Arts, VPA, I am the counselor for, and I just want to take a second to go over what your choices are and try to answer any questions you might have going forward about it. 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade are going to look a little different, but I will note that as I go. So you are going to choose 5 electives. 5 electives. That gives us 1 elective in case another doesn't work out. It gives us an extra one. You will have the choice 8th grade of taking fundamentals, PE, band. Now, all of the same courses that we've offered before, and that, of course, is depending on availability and what teachers we have and classroom size and all of that. But some of these 8th graders and 7th will have classes for high school credit. We will not be placing you in your classes. Your teachers will do that. So we have just put a general elective down, like concert band. You don't get to place yourself in the different levels of strings or guitar. Your teachers will do that based on auditions or your prior year. Also, I just want to go over, and I know this is for IB, but math, you do not get to choose that either. So, and Ms. Woodall will talk more about that later. So don't freak out when you don't see your specific dance class or math class or band class. Your teachers will do that for you. Okay. So some of the things I want you to know for the VPA electives is that art majors, they will take 2 arts, FAM art. If you're in 6th grade and you are an art major, you will take FAM art 1 and art. You will have those 2 classes. Vocal is much the same. Mr. Kunkel will disperse you guys amongst choir and vocal if you're a vocal major. Dance, again, the levels will be chosen by the teacher, and you will probably be placed in both ballet and modern, and tap is a teacher chosen class, so to be determined on that. I need 6th graders to know that stagecraft and tech theater are not available for 6th grade. You'll have to wait, and that will begin, those options will begin in the 7th grade. 7th and 8th grade, that is a teacher chosen, those are teacher chosen courses, and they will let you know after school begins which one of you guys will be eligible to take those 2 classes. Also, show choir. There will be auditions set up by your teachers for show choir, and that, again, will be given to you after school starts. They will let you know, and we would change your schedule to fit that. Okay. Non-major electives for art and drama are going to be by grade level. So if you're in the 6th grade, you're going to take art 1. If you're in drama, you take drama 1 as a 6th grader. So, and then it's so on and so forth. It moves up. Also the same with band, guitar, piano, depending on auditions and last year's performances and such, that they'll place you in the right ones. Remember, guys, all of our electives have limited availability, and it will depend on class size and a lot of other factors, whether you will get the class that you wish for, because remember, this is a wish list. But all of you are subject to going into any of the electives, non-major electives, such as PE. You may be placed in PE in the 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade, depending, again, on class size, availability, and all of this stuff that the grown-ups have to worry about. So if you have any questions or concerns about your placement in a particular course, I encourage you to contact that teacher, because Ms. Woodall, Ms. Gibson, myself, we wouldn't know that. We would do the schedule according to the teacher placement. And I know Ms. Woodall has some things to go over. I believe I've covered everything. Ms. Woodall, did I miss anything that you can think of right now?
Oh, I think you did a great job. Thank you.
Thanks.
So
All right.
If you have any questions on VPA, please contact Mrs. Hadley through an email. And I'm just going to stress that your VPA teachers put you in the correct piano, band, strings, dance, art classes that you need to be in. So don't stress about that. If you're an art major and you're in beginning art, you will take FAM Art 1. So Mrs. Hadley has most of the answers for VPA, so just email her. That's the quickest way to get a response. We check our emails daily. And I'm the IB counselor. And again, I just want to say, please fill out the form completely. You are only entitled to one response. That goes for IB and VPA. Make sure you put your full name and a good phone number. We would like parents' phone number in case a class doesn't work out. We can call and say, and let the parent know that you might not get in a certain class. IB majors, start all 6th graders going into the 7th grade. You have to choose a foreign language, which would be Spanish, German, or English, or French. So you have to choose one of those subjects, because you have to have 6 years of a foreign language, and you started at the 7th grade level. That is also for a high school credit, and it counts toward your GPA. So if you make a D or an F, that's going to hurt your GPA at the high school level. Also, your math. Most of your 7th graders will be in pre-algebra 7. Most IB will be in pre-algebra 7. If the teacher thinks you need to go ahead and get into algebra 1, our math teachers do all the math placements. Okay, so don't worry about, I need to be in algebra 1. We also, for the 8th grade, offer geometry, but only if you've had algebra 1 first. So all your foreign languages, all your algebra 1 geometry are high school credits that affect your GPA. That's real important to remember. We also have a class called Fundamentals of Tech, and that is a high school credit also. And we try to put as many IB students in that class as possible, because you have to have 2 computer classes. And so we kind of like to get that out of the way at the 8th grade level. And that way, when you go to 9th grade, then you just take a step up from the fundamentals of tech. And we want to welcome you. It's very easy. Just remember, if you're IB 7th graders, you have to take a foreign language. And most of the IB majors will be in pre-algebra 7, unless the teacher thinks you need to step forward on the math classes. All our teachers, BPA, most of our elective teachers except PE, they will put you in the class that they think that you need to be in. And we welcome any questions. Ms. Hadley?
I just have one last thing, and that is to remind our VPA that while we do have to meet the requirement of foreign language, it's only 2 years. and you can take that. Of course, IB is the one that we will try to get in there first, but you have plenty of time to take that. So I don't want you to feel like you have to take it at the middle school level. You can, if available, but I just want to make sure we knew that. Other than that, I would like to welcome all you guys too, and I look forward to meeting all of you, and hopefully we'll be all in person this year. So I'd like to also give the other counselor, Ms. Davis Gibson, a chance to say anything else that you might have.
Yes, as Mrs. Woodall indicated, you can call me or email me for some of the my fifth graders that have like certain concerns. But basically, going forward, you will work with Mrs. Woodall and Mrs. Hadley. But I'm always there to assist because I've been working with some of you throughout the year through virtual. So if you feel comfortable in calling me or emailing me, I'm all right with that. Okay, here's Ms. Hadley.
Thank you, Ms. Davis Gibson. Okay, Ms. Woodall.
Okay, well, have a great day. Good luck on filling out the Google Forms. Email us if you have any questions. Mr. Thomas will probably send out a text about when to fill them out and when they're available. Thank you, and y'all have a great rest of the week. Wear your mask.
Bye.